In India, people tired of Congress people doing lots of scandals everywhere, all the ghotalas doing every year, looting citizens everywhere, persecuting, insulting the Hindu citizens everywhere, made Modi victorious with multiple votes in 2014. He did many good things, but then at the end he uttered poisonous words against holy cow protection. He did not bring Mulayam Akhilesh to the justice for the criminal acts of murdering thousands of Sri Ram devotees of Ayodhya. And he did not show any passion to resettle the Pandits of Kashmir who were kicked out by the Muslims in 1990s. He did not show any passion for the rise of the Hindus who had brought him to victory. He turned secularist, and that too Gandhi Bhagat, making STSC and hurling Rama Temple judgment in the lap of Kangi Muslim Supreme Court judges, leftist liberal Supreme Court judges. Consequently, BJP lost 3 important states in Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh to national traitor Kangis. He still did not correct himself and turned arch enemies of Shankaracharya of Jyotirmat. Disrespected rules of Ayodhya temple building by using cow-eater Muslims in construction. So lost in Ayodhya and Chitrakoot area in upper states. So my dear friends, now he is losing Hindu votes and now leaning towards get Muslim votes. This way he is moving to become another enemy of India, another enemy of Hindus and Hindu nationality. The authentic Hindus who have studied Hindu Shastras as Swami Nishchalananda, Puri Shankaracharya and others have no admiration for him. To them he is a discretionless prime minister, very stubborn on his ignorance is Gandhasur, Gandhi. That is why now cow killer secularist image of Modi just gets votes enough only to win only and not 400s to act freely, my dear friends. So taking befitting revenge is an art, a super policy to win support from our own people as well as to know who are really our own. So Krishna took a befitting revenge, remaining completely established in his cosmic self. Kansa's dead body being dragged by his hair in front of all assembly members who were shocked with strange turn of event. Suddenly Bhadra came running to Krishna and scolded Krishna, "Hush! What's this? You are dragging a corpse, so unclean, untouchable. You become untouchable. Mother Yashoda will not yet let you inside the home, and Sri Radha will not let you touch her hand. Drop it," he said. Bhadra said, drop it, go take shower properly, go take a bath in the Yamuna. And Krishna became shy and left it and then went to Visram Ghat, took a dip in Yamuna river and did some mantra chanting. And right then, 8 mighty brothers of Kansa attacked. And Balramji single-handedly killed them all, my dear friends. Everyone shouted in great joy, all glories to Bhagavan Vasudev Krishna. Again and again they shouted, showering lots of flowers. Music of freedom echoed all around. The palace, this palace where this Leela took place still exists in Mathura, now known as Kanskila, my dear friends. Wrestling ground is known as Kansatila, where Krishna rested after fighting with Kansa forces, is now known as Visram Ghat. Where Krishna was born is called Krishna Janmasthan. Beautiful temple exists now, my dear friends. And also they publish books on Krishna. Please must visit whenever you come to Mathura and Vrindavan. As soon as Sri Krishna's first part of unburning the earth completed, then celestial drums resounded aloud, showering flowers. Everybody started dancing. नेतर्दन्दमयो व्योम्नि ब्रह्मेशाद्या विभूतयः पुष्पैकिरन्तस्तत्प्रीता शशंसुर्नृतुस्त्रियः. What to speak of gents, even ladies and children started dancing. Now it's your turn to infuse that flood of joy in your life and stay ecstatic all the time, my dear friend. If you feel pain, you are alive. If you feel pain of others, you are human. If you feel the pain of Krishna love, you are divine. Dispel the spiritual curse that's upon you in the form of not feeling love of Krishna, my dear friends. Discover the secret code of your ultimate fortune, ultimate love boost in the Krishna Leelas of 10 minutes Bhagavad Katha on the Facebook. Okay? Find out and enjoy everlasting joy inherent in ultimate pain of Krishna love is inundating bliss consciousness, my dear friends. After toppling down of Mathura Empire, Krishna became an unproclaimed, unannounced emperor of Mathura Empire. Crowd was following him. All ministers, all mayors and leaders and politicians were trying to meet him, but Krishna, as he always was, very busy on his own projects. After the death of Kans, his 8 mighty brothers attacked and Balram single-handedly fought and finished them. Then all the royal ladies with Queen Asti and Prapti came and holding dead bodies of their husbands started crying. Krishna came. Krishna came and consoled them and sent them for proper cremation. Then he went to Mother Devaki and Father Vasudevji and removed their handcuffs and prostrated at their feet with sweet words, cooled and consoled their aching heart. They embraced Krishna and Balram and wept, shedding tears of joy. We are not the only unfortunate dear sons. King Ugrasen has also been stripped of all powers and imprisoned. Let's go free him. Soon Krishna ran and found him and freed him from all shackles. And Sri Krishna instructed, and soon they were taken to shower, dressed well and fed and rested. Still citizens of Mathura were enjoying, dancing, celebrating. As Krishna came outside, they surrounded both brothers. Bhagavan Vasudev ki jai, they shouted and rejoiced as Krishna was speaking to them. Father of Kansa, King Ugrasen, came with a shining crown in his hand. And as he was just coming to place, place the crown on the head of Krishna and announcing him being the king, Krishna immediately stood up and stopped him. My dear maternal grandfather, I have not killed Kansa to become king. I had no personal enmity. I killed him because he had become leprosy on humanity. He was Dharmadrohi. He was Hindu-drohi, which means inimical to the basic cosmic law of the universe. Law which upholds the very foundation, the very cause of evolution of consciousness. He had become arch enemy of that. That's why I killed him. His thinking and workings were against the evolution of consciousness of the universe. And they were against it and spreading virus of criminality resulting in pain, suffering and discomfort of saintly beings. What to speak of others? Had I not killed him, he had already issued an order to kill you, our parents and the Gopals, and killing him with all his admirers had become my compulsory duty. It's for the protection of humanity, the protection of dharma, I had to do it, and for nothing else. Ugrasenji said, yes, you are right. I don't blame you, my boy. I admire you for that. But now, please accept this crown and let this kingdom be ruled by you. And Krishna said, Grandpa, that's not according to dharma. Why, son? Why, my dear boy? Why? King Yayati, Krishna said, King Yayati had ordered. King Ugrasen said, King Yayati had ordered only Puru dynasty should rule. Krishna said, I am born in Yadu's dynasty, so I want to admire the wish of the founder of our race. So, you be the king. And Ugrasen said, Krishna, I am also born in Yadu dynasty as yourself. Krishna said, yes, but since you have already accepted to be the king, so let it continue. Ugrasenji said, Dear Krishna, this is many thousand years old event. Time has changed and I am old. I had been in the prison and the prisoned person are disqualified to be a king again. And Krishna said, Grandpa, you had done no crime. Your captivity was illegal. Therefore, you are still qualified to be king. And Ugrasen said, Dear grandson, only on one condition I accept to be king, if you agree to be my prime minister. And Krishna said, Grandpa, for that matter, you have to speak to my father, Nanda Baba, and my friends with whom I am supposed to go back by tomorrow. I was supposed to go back to Vrindavan tomorrow morning, so we need your permission. Ugrasen said, if you go to Vrindavan, I better like to renounce worldly life and go to the forest for working on my enlightenment, which is the goal of life in my age. All Mathurians started crying, my dear friend. Their dance and song stopped. And they were crying, and Ugrasen and Vasudevji and all leaders bowed down to Nanda Baba. And the Gopals, they bowed down to the Gopals and requested them to stay some more time, more days in Mathura. Soon messengers were sent to Vrindavan. The whole entire city of Mathura was at the feet of Nanda Baba and all the Gopas of Vrindavan who came with him. And they requested Nanda Baba to stay more and more and more. And the message was sent to Vrindavan, to Mother Yashoda and Vrishabhanuji and Sri Radha to inform about the great event of toppling down of the empire had taken place, and the team will return after some time, staying with Vasudevji and family members. King Ugrasen decided to use this opportunity to apologize from Vasudeva and Devaki, and his son Kansa had killed 6 of their sons mercilessly. So he invited all kinsmen after 20 years, started feasting and offering gifts. All valuable gems and jewels were gifted to Vasudeva Devaki and Nanda Baba and all Gopas of Vrindavan. As long as Krishna is with them and hope of Krishna is going with them, back to Vrindavan, and they were ecstatic. They were enjoying, participating in each and every performance. Sri Krishna, performances of Sri Krishna, and their happiness knew no end, seeing happy face of Krishna. Poor little Gopals did not know the greatest shock of history is awaiting to come upon them. The father of Vasudevji was Shursen, who with father of Nanda Baba, whose name was Parjanyaji, were sons of Devmeed, who had 2 wives. One was Gopi, from whom Parjanyaji was born, and second wife was the princess from her Shursen was born. From her Shursen was born, and they were powerful knights during kingship of the father and grandparents of King Ugrasen of Mathura kingdom. All traditions of family were traced all the way to the first ancestor of the formation of the earth when civilization began. So 5,000 years ago, there was common belief that the fruits of sin of the king are distributed among all the citizens of the state, whosoever live, eat and interact. Exactly as when you stay in Delhi, for one day your body gets toxins equal to smoking 23 cigarettes. Okay, so the same way, the part of the sins of the citizens go to the king if his decisions is sinful. So same way, the taxes and the fruits of meritorious deeds, each citizen performs certain percent automatically goes to the king. King's spiritual bank account it goes. Therefore, people those days like to live in the state of virtuous kings. As soon as the sinful king came, first the team of the wise men would approach the king and try to correct him with any policy of Samdam Dandabhed, but if the king was too adamant or demonic, the citizens were just leaving the territory of that evil-minded king and settled down in some pious king state or in some woodland or even forest or built their own colony or city somewhere else. Kansa was too powerful. Ever since Kansa picked up the role, many wise men and the cream of Yadu dynasty had left Mathura. Krishna began advertising and sending special convincing experts to bring them back. A trend like this, my dear citizens, all of you who have left Mathura around 20 years ago due to tyranny of Kansa, who is dead now. Our new king Ugrasen invites you to come back. Royal treasury will pay all the loss you have suffered, plus build new home and provide funds for you according to your wish. Come with all your relatives and friends, and also new Veda expert, Varnashram Dharma smart, and immaculately clean conduct. Whosoever, wherever you live, bring them and come fast to Mathura kingdom. With Krishna and we all are impatiently awaiting your arrival. Please do come. This advertise ran everywhere. And the same kind of aid the government of India should issue to settle Kashmiri Pandit in Kashmir, then Kashmir will turn into heaven again as before. Soon thousands of new faces came every day in Mathura, and Krishna resettled them in appropriate places, my dear friends. Among these newcomers was a young man named Uddhavji, who had just returned after 12 years of education in distant planet under Sage Brihaspati. Krishna liked him in first glance. They became intimate friends and he became sub-assistant prime minister to the prime minister Krishna. Thousands came every day. They were provided the best home with the great decorations, with so much donations. They never dreamed of. All glories to Bhagavan Vasudev. Ladies and gents shouted this slogan loudly every day. One night, Gopals were sitting on dining, and Bhadra said, everything is great, fantastic. Our Krishna is getting famous, popular throughout the nation. But one thing worries me, and terribly it is worrying me. It is hurting me every time. This slogan, I don't like it. Gopas were startled. They looked at his face. What's the matter? Gopas turned to him, but he was not feeling easy to tell, and at last, compelled by his people, compelled by the Gopals, he said, our Krishna has given befitting death to all evildoers and liberated Mathura empire from the cruel clutches of demon Kansa. So they call him Bhagavan out of respect. I can understand that. It is, it is, it is also good to compliment him saying Jai, but bad part is Vasudev. Why they call him Vasudev? Do they want to connect Krishna with Vasudevji and take him away, rob him away from us? No, Krishna is ours. We cannot even share him. What to speak of giving him to Mathurites? All Gopals listened and became very serious. Their faces turned pale and red. I also thought similar, but I brushed it off. It is my illusion, thinking it is my illusion. Bhadra, you do have a point, brother. All Gopas said, we must talk to our honorable Nanda Baba. We must not take any step against Mathura state. They all went to Nanda Baba straight, talked on this issue. The empire of Mathura is a gift of Krishna to King Ugrasen. King loves him, adores our Krishna. That's okay, but what they are making out of him, calling him Vasudev? Our heart is breaking by even imagining it. Krishna too is so busy and he is changing. He looks different. Oh, Krishna looks so different now. All gopis and all gopals and cows and calves and Mother Yashoda and Sri Radha and every tree and vines, even every dust of Vrindavan is waiting for Krishna impatiently. And he is working hard all day. Enough of help is already done for them. Now no more. We must take Krishna home and get him married with Radha. And let him be busy there among our own for our Vrindavan. Krishna do come to meet us every day. Many times he comes, but always on a hurry to his next schedule or appointment or new project. Always government officials accompany him and they are waiting when he comes back to the new project. We want to take Krishna back to home, back to Vrindavan. Gopas completed their talk to Nanda Baba and Nanda Baba became serious. He considered the matter. Vasudevji is my brother, he said. I will meet him today in private. He has sacrificed his 6 sons to secure his honesty, his truthfulness. He will never lie to me. I assure you, just give me one day. Just give me one day and I shall tell you tomorrow.